Hello, welcome back. I know I'm a bit late to the party with this, but finally I've got my hands on some Titleist RCT balls. They've literally only just been released in the UK. So I had the email like Thursday, ordered them Thursday night, and they came Saturday, so only a couple of days to come. So I'm going to do a load of testing with these. I think I'm going to start with driver. We all know the Mevo is pretty good with everything else, so I'll do some practice first, see how I get on, then we'll put the camera back on and we'll hit some drives. We'll do some RCT balls versus normal balls with dots to see what sort of spin we get. I know these aren't officially sort of supported by FlightScope yet. I have been on the webinars like you guys probably have, and they look like they will sort of bring out a feature, or I think it'll be a ball within sort of FS Golf or something that you choose. So it's more aware of the RCT ball. So yeah, not official yet, but I'm keen to try it. I mean, my numbers are pretty good in here anyway, but I just think they're great. They look great. I couldn't wait to get my hands on them. So more curiosity over anything. So let's give it a go. Okay, so we're fully warmed up. I've hit a load of shots. I've been doing a lot of practice with these RCT balls already. So we'll just hit a couple, just so you can see. So we're in Creative Golf 3D. We're just on the range. I've got an RCT, brand new RCT ball, the Titleist new ones, and I haven't got a Pro V, but I've got a TP5 with a dot on it, so similar. So what we'll do is we'll hit 3 shots with the TP5, dot on, facing forward, with the driver, just see what sort of spin we're getting. Okay, bit high, bit right, not the best strike. That's okay. So that was 3,600 spin, that one. Okay. What I'll do is I'll hit the 3 shots, and then I'll change the colour of the ball trajectory, and then we'll have a look at the stats after as well. So hit another one again. I got the dot facing forward, as FlightScope suggests. That was right as well. Not so far right. Pretty good. So I probably hit this about 230, something like that, 240. It's a 2,600 spin. And I've lost my tee. So we'll hit one more. See if we can crack one down the middle. Okay, last one with the silver dot. Okay, that was a good hit. The other way now, but that's gone quite far. Okay, that's better. So that's gone out to 262. That was definitely more at the middle. Okay, so 2,400 spin on that one. So again, this is quite a good test, because this is, you know, I don't hit the ball straight constantly, as I'm sure you guys might be similar. So what we can do now is we can change the colour. We'll just go to a red. The line, we'll grab a T again. So this time, exactly the same, but we've got an RCT ball. The only problem with this is I can't see if it's measured or calculated, I don't think, within Creative Golf, you know, when it goes into the italics. But I have been finding most of them, the RCT, I must be honest, are measured correctly rather than calculated. Okay, RCT ball. Okay, that was similar to that, so not quite as well hit, I don't think. Bit pulled to the left. Yeah, that seemed pretty much where I hit it. There you go, spin on that's a 2000. So a little bit lower. What I would say with using these with my irons, so I've done lots of pitch and wedge tests and 9 irons, 8 irons, stuff like that. Like I said, it measures the ball almost every time. I haven't had any of those sort of double figured spin ratings which some people have been getting, and I would say the spin is slightly higher with these balls, and I've always thought my spin is a little bit low, so so far so good with the irons. But let me know how you're getting on. Are you using them? The other thing I quite like is you don't have to bother, you know, putting the silver dot forward, you know, hitting the ball in the same place every time. You just chuck them down. And I don't know about you, but I get lazy with the dot. Sometimes I don't use it, and sometimes I don't even check if it's facing forward. So at least with these RCT balls, as we know, you don't have to do that. Okay, so let's hit another. Oh, that was not a good hit. So I'm not expecting to see much off that. Yeah, didn't even hit 200, that one. Yeah, so 4-3, we'll discount that in a minute. Okay, let's see if we can get another one. Okay, that was a good hit. Go on in, ball. Yeah, so getting up to 250, which is about right. Again, if you haven't seen my video, I've cut down my driver a little bit, so probably lacking a little bit of. And then 2,500. So I would say, you know, I know that's only 3 goes, but I have been testing it a lot, and it is, for me in here, I'm finding the spin is a little bit more accurate with these balls. Obviously, you haven't got to bother putting the dot facing forward and stuff like that. And I would say the spin for me is slightly lower on the driver. So just whilst I'm in the rhythm, I'll hit another one with the dot. But again, that's just for me in my setup. There's not a lot in it, to be honest, as you can see by those balls. If I can follow that red line, it'll give us a good indication. Okay, there you go, perfect. So that's right on that red line. I hit that one well. It's probably the furthest one I've hit, actually. So that was a dot on the ball. So 2,800, so that's interesting. So those last 2 will hit really well. You know, the same swing. So if you have a look at those, you can see them at the top of the screen. Okay, launch angle was slightly higher on the last one, if you can see that 13. 2,800 spin against 2,500 spin. 230 carry against 234. So, okay, number 7 in yellow there, the last shot I hit in yellow. That is the dot on the ball. Okay, so carry 2, so very, very similar. It rolled out a little bit more. Slightly higher launch angle. And yeah, so 2,800 versus 2,500. So, you know, there's a few hundred. And then if we go back down, 2,500 for the one number 6. So the ones in red are the RCT ball. Obviously I had one there at 4.3. But if you look at that, so 2,000, 2,500 against 2004, 2006. So maybe a couple of hundred RPMs in it. But like I said, what I know that's only just 3 shots. Also, as I stated at the beginning of the video, I know Flight Scope haven't sort of officially endorsed these, if that's the word, or so yeah, I think they will probably make some adjustments. Again, this is just, I was just really curious, wanted to use them, really want to get my hands on them. Like I said, just for the factor of you haven't got to, you just chuck the ball down and away you go. As I said, done lots of iron testing. I would just say the spin is calculated, is measured more than calculated. Again, in my setup, I get less sort of guesstimations or calculations, you know, those italics. But yeah, other than that, it's nice. And I've hit lots and lots of shots in here, and they're holding up pretty well. So durability, you know, it's a Pro V1, it's fairly soft. Yeah, so nothing major to write home about, as I think we saw. Look, £65, $65. Well, might be slightly more, £65 in the UK. Yeah, I think it's worth getting some. Keep them in your sim. Ease of use, not if not anything. So, and I'm sure FlightScope will bring out, like I said, that ball or the option to use that ball, I think, at some point. But yeah, hopefully it was slightly informative. Like I said, nothing major. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.